How much was your cut of the inheritance?
It was $0. My younger sister Ashley is going to inherit everything.
We decided to get married.
I hope you live happily ever after with my $0 sister.
Trouble Busters!
I'm so glad that I'm married to you, Helen. You're the oldest sibling, and it sounds like you're getting your share of inheritance quicker than others.
My name is Helen. I've always been close to my father, and we just finished his funeral just now. But my husband, Caleb, keeps talking about the inheritance, and he's making me sad.
Ms. Helen, may I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
I wanted to discuss with you about this.
Oh boy.
Hey, you're the lawyer, right?
Yes?
I wanted to tell you that I found his will.
What?
It states everything about his inheritance, so please help us execute. Thanks. Bye.
Ms. Helen!
Yes, I know.
Hey, how much was it?
Huh?
How much was your cut of the inheritance?
It was $0. My younger sister Ashley is going to inherit everything.
I see. We decided to get married,
What?
which means I'm breaking up with you, effective immediately.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But why?
I've always felt that something was going on between the two of them, but then
Why do they have to do this to me when I'm already depressed about my dad? How could they do this to me? I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters!
I guess this is goodbye now. Thanks for everything. Bye.
I hope you live happily ever after with my $0 sister.
I would like to start this discussion regarding the inheritance. The entire $3 million asset will be inherited by Ms. Helen.
What?
Now, regarding the fixed assets such as property and— Wait, hold on!
Yes?
That's not possible! All the inheritance was supposed to go to Ashley, not Helen.
That's right. I know his will states that I'm supposed to inherit everything. Was this some kind of mistake?
Would you like to take a look?
This must be a fake.
Huh?
Don't you remember that I handed you the will? It said that I'm the one who will be inheriting all his assets.
Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, that one. This one was even in an envelope, and it's the real will that he wrote.
I guess you could deceive some people with that.
Deceive? Why do you talk about it as if it's fake?
That's right. I'm sure the one Ashley found was the real one.
Even if it was real, you weren't supposed to open it on your own.
What?
When a testament is in a sealed envelope, it must be opened at a domestic affairs court under the witnesses of all heirs after the funeral is completed.
Since you opened the envelope without doing so, you're obligated to pay a $500 penalty for this.
Oh, whatever.
If she's getting $3 million, why would she care about paying $500?
How many times do I need to tell you that this one is the real one? No, this is the real one.
No. How can you be so confident about this?
That's right. I looked for his will everywhere I can think of, but there hasn't been a single sheet of paper with your name. We only found a will that has Ashley's name.
Of course, that's the only one you found.
That's because he had legally left the real testament with me.
What?
Ellen's father has written a notarized testament with the witness of 2 notary public personnel, and I had legally kept it until the moment it became necessary. So what?
Huh?
They're both a will, right? How could you act as if yours is the real one without—
The will that Ashley brought is still invalid.
Invalid?
Yep, invalid.
What do you mean by invalid? I know it has the right format, too. Helen, I never thought you're this way. You can't just call it invalid without having a good reason.
Let me explain. There are 3 types of will, which are notarized will, handwritten will, and secret will. The will that Ashley handed to Mr. Cobweb would be considered the handwritten will.
In order for a handwritten will to be legally valid, it must be validated at the Family Affairs Court. Unless otherwise, the will is considered invalid. What? Does that mean the one Ashley gave you is not valid?
That's right.
Hold on. When I'm watching a TV drama, wills are usually granted as is when a character finds one. Oh, that's right. It's on TV. I'm sure it goes the same in real life, right?
You know that's fiction, right?
God damn it.
On the other hand, the will that we have here is an official testament that was written under the notary public's witness, which means it does not require the court to validate. Considering this legally, wouldn't you agree that it's obvious which will is going to be considered valid?
By the way, I have joined the process as one of the notary publics upon the creation of this testament, so I can even personally assure you that this one is the real and valid will.
That can't be true. This is not fair. We didn't know you made something like that.
Is this how much he didn't trust us?
The money. What's going to happen to the $3 million money?
At least we know that Ashley's not getting a single penny.
Ha 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 ha!
Huh?
Don't underestimate me!
What is it, Caleb?
I know that there's something called the statutory reserved share for inheritance.
What's that?
It's the right that a legal spouse and biological children have that they could claim the right for inheritance even if their names are not on the will.
Oh, really? Well then, that means that Ashley and I will get some cut of our share, right?
That's right.
Yay!
Nice try, Helen. I know you were trying to keep all the money to yourself, but Ashley and Samantha are going to get their fair share.
No, you can't.
Huh?
What did you just say?
I'm telling you that neither Mom or Ashley can claim for the statutory share.
What? Why?
That's not right. It's the law.
Yeah, but
That's only if she had never forged the will.
What?
I guess you didn't know, but anyone who attempted to forge a will loses the right to claim the statutory share.
What?
What the heck? Who the heck says so? Is that even the law? You can't just make up these things just because you don't want others to take your money. Under Penal Code 1234XYZ-PC, forging, manipulating, destroying, or absconding a testament forfeits the decedent from the right to claim the legal share of the inheritance.
Oh, God.
Therefore, anyone who may have been eligible in claiming for the statutory share will lose that right should one have attempted to commit a will forgery.
What? So does that mean?
You're not getting any of the share.
What?
Wait, hold on! Ashley might be out of the picture because she forged the will, but Samantha should still be okay, right?
Huh?
That's it. I think we can call us lucky enough if we can still get the statutory share for you, Samantha.
Caleb?
It's okay, even if it's just your share. I'm sure it's going to be a good amount.
There's none.
Huh?
Mom is not getting the statutory share either.
Huh? Wait, why would you say that?
The fake will that Ashley brought us was in Mom's handwriting.
Wait, what's going on? Samantha?
Oh, about that. Ashley doesn't have a nice handwriting, right?
Well, I guess her writing is on the unique side.
She wrote it for me.
She wrote it for you? No way!
My mom wrote it.
What? Wait, what? How is this even possible?
I had no choice. It was for my poor little Ashley.
Well then, as no one holds the right to claim a statutory share, the entire asset will be inherited by Ms. Helen. What about me?
Huh?
What about my share? I'm Ashley's spouse. Don't I get some portion of my share? Of course not. No way!
You did this to yourself out of greed, Caleb.
What?
Even if you don't have the legal rights to inherit anything, if only you had been still married to me, the $3 million could have belonged to the two of us.
Why didn't you tell me?
Huh?
If only you told me about the $3 million you were about to get, I wouldn't have ended up without getting anything.
I mean, you've been cheating on me, right? With Ashley?
What?
I knew something was going on between the two of you.
That's because she was my sister-in-law.
That's right. I was just nice to him because he was my brother-in-law.
You guys got married, though.
Oh, we were just going with the flow.
Just because you were accusing me, you shouldn't have been hiding about the money.
Look, what's this?
Oh God, that's...
A high brand fur coat and a high brand purse and a high-end restaurant, huh? What else? Oh, that was the week Caleb was supposed to be on a business trip. I wonder why he had to book a luxury hotel for 2 guests.
I was with a client, you know.
Huh?
The restaurant and the hotel, I had to book those for work.
What about the coat and the purse?
I had to give some gifts so I could get a contract. I mean, there's a lot of female workers out there these days, so it's not easy to work in sales.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, are you accusing me? I'm your ex-husband. You can't just come up with stories based on assumptions.
You know, my dad left with a gift for me.
What?
He left his last gift for me inside the envelope that he sealed his will.
A gift?
Mr. Cobweb, please take it out.
Sure, right here.
What the heck?
If you're going to tell me that I need to prove my allegations, I say this is checkmate.
This is not what you think.
What do you mean?
These are just pictures of the two of us just happening to be around each other without others.
Yeah, and if you're spending hours together, I don't think you guys happen to be around each other, but you guys meant to be around each other. Anyway, I'm sure you understand now why I never told you that I'm inheriting my father's assets. More like I never wanted to tell you.
Yeah, you and your father. When did you guys find out?
I'd say a while ago.
But why didn't you talk to me about it when you noticed that I was cheating on you?
Well, how would I have been able to do that? Both of you were barely ever home.
What?
Are you blaming us for that?
That's why you got cheated on, Helen.
Oh, so you admit it, huh?
No, I don't. I just responded to what you said, you know.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Helen, you need to quit this nonsense.
Huh?
Your husband cheated on you because you weren't an attractive woman to him.
What?
How could you make the victim responsible for the crime?
Oh, shut up. Helen's always been jealous that everyone adores Ashley all the time ever since they were little.
That's not true, is it?
It's not. It is true. That's why she wanted to retaliate against poor Ashley by using the fact that her father was the only person who ever adored her and take all the money away from this family all to herself.
Ma'am, your husband has always shared with me that his biggest concerns about his family were the greedy and paranoid wife, which is you, and his second daughter, Ashley.
You keep taking Helen's side.
Yes?
I know what to do. I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect Ashley and Caleb.
Oh, Mom.
Don't worry. I will help and support you no matter what it takes.
Okay then. Why don't you start by taking care of Caleb and Ashley's debts?
What?
That's true. If you don't do anything about it, I'm sure they're going to have to file for bankruptcy down the road.
What? What debt? What are you talking about?
Oh, Ashley, you haven't told anything to Mom, have you?
Hey, sis, we don't need to be talking about that right now, do we?
I don't think so. Right, Caleb?
Huh? I don't have anything to do with it.
What's going on with the two of you? What debt is she talking about? Why do you have a debt?
Well, a $50K diamond watch and a $500K luxury car.
What?
Also, the luxury apartment where they live on the 56th floor uptown.
What?
Also a nice villa with a big pool in Europe.
What?
What else?
Stop this, Helen.
She's lying. Don't listen to her, Mom. Helen and this lawyer guy are trying to mentally destroy us.
That's right. There's no way she knows so much about what we purchased. Besides, how do you even know?
My brother is a detective.
What?
I asked him to do us a favor outside his business hours, but he went ahead and did a perfect research on the two of you for us.
You said your brother?
Is a detective? Does that mean?
Yep.
Oh my God. Ashley, Caleb.
Yes?
What the heck have you guys done?
Well, you know.
We thought that we were about to get $3 million, so that's why. That's why what? What are you going to do now? I know neither of you guys even have a job.
Our occupation is called the Dreamcatcher.
Oh, shut up.
But if Helen decides to abandon the inheritance, I'd be able to pay for everything.
That's right. Hey, Helen,
Yes?
you need to abandon your inheritance right here, right now.
Why would I do that?
You don't need that much money anyway. We're in a desperate need over here, so we deserve it more than you do. Helen, you have to abandon it.
But Mom, you said you're going to support them no matter what it takes.
Stop talking about the past. What?
You even know that we desperately need that $3 million.
Abandon that money right now. Now.
I refuse.
What?
But if we don't have the $3 million, we're screwed.
You know you wouldn't get $3 million in cash anyways, right?
What? Even if I were to inherit $3 million, I'm going to have to pay for inheritance tax. So it's not like I'm going to have $3 million on hand.
What?
What do you mean by that?
As a rough estimate, I would multiply the $3 million by a 45% inheritance tax, and then subtract the sum of $360K basic deduction and the $27K deduction, and add $918K.
Which becomes the rough estimate of the inheritance tax, taking life insurance and funeral fees into account and assuming they would sum up to be around $100,000. If we were to subtract that inheritance tax from $3 million, it comes out to be
About $1.25 million.
But that's not enough. What? What do you mean it's not enough?
It means that the luxury apartment costs $1 million and the car was $500,000, so we already wouldn't have enough money.
What? What were you even thinking to buy all those luxury stuff anyways?
We thought we were getting $3 million. We thought we were getting the entire dollar amount as is. Unfortunately, it doesn't go that way.
Oh, stop acting so peacefully just because you're in the safe zone. What are we going to do then? How are you going to pay for the $1.5 million debt?
Well, we spent another $500K shopping around at high brand shops.
So what? Are you telling me that you spent exactly $3 million when you would have never gotten that much anyways? Oh God, this is bad. What are we going to do about it? You were supposed to get $3 million, but now you're in a $3 million debt.
This wasn't my fault, it was her. Ashley came to tell me that there's gonna be a $3 million inheritance, and that's how this all started.
How could you even say that when you've been riding along all this time?
Stop arguing. At least now is not the time.
What are we gonna do about the $3 million debt?
Do you guys really think that's all you're going to have to deal with?
What?
Caleb, I'm going to make sure I take our divorce to court and charge you compensation for the mental distress you've caused me.
What?
We're breaking up because you cheated on me, remember?
What? Don't you feel at least a little sorry for the situation I'm in? Stop laughing!
We're also going to be charging the same to you too, Ashley.
Charge what?
Of course. For you to compensate the mental distress.
You slept with this man knowing that he was my husband, right?
In addition to that, you've forged the will, which is a crime, so I'll be sure to file a police report regarding that issue.
Oh, God. Yay! I hope you have fun juggling civil and criminal trials.
Oh, shut up.
Please, Helen!
Huh?
I used to be your husband! We used to be married! Can you at least save me from this situation?
Hold on, sis. You and I are biological sisters. You would choose to help me out of the three of us, right?
I won't ever do this again, so please don't report us to the police. Oh, please.
Oh, Helen. Oh, Mr. Cobweb, should we go get McDonald's?
Ah, sounds great.
Wait, hold on. Check this out. This is the super rare Treblegio card that just came out.
Oh, wow, that's a really rare one.
Oh, please, wait. Caleb, Ashley, and my mother were not able to file for bankruptcy. They were fortunate enough to have their debts consolidated, but they still ended up with about $1 million in debt. All three of them have no choice but to work their butts off night and day to pay back what they owe. The three of them share a small one-bedroom apartment with the lowest rent in town. I heard that they haven't been getting along ever since the inheritance incident, and their neighbors are always complaining that they hear them arguing and yelling at each other all the time. As for me, I went ahead and donated every penny of my father's inheritance to a nursing home that my city operates. I felt that my father would rather be happy to see me use the money for other people rather than use it for myself. Besides, I learned my lesson from this time around that having more than enough money can create problems too. Trouble Busters!